We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Fighting in the Middle East threatens to expand while North Korea gets more aggressive. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. U.S. military forces launched another airstrike on a Houthi-controlled site in Yemen on Saturday, marking the second time in 2 days that Western forces have attacked the rebel group. The destroyer USS Carney conducted the strike around 3:45 a.m. using Tomahawk missiles. No additional details were provided, though witnesses in Yemen's capital reportedly heard one loud boom. The airstrike came following an additional barrage of attacks against the Houthis by a joint U.S.-UK strike team that left at least 5 Houthis dead. The back and forth has come in response to Houthi rebels attacking shipping vessels in the Red Sea, angered over the ongoing war between Israel and Hamas. Sunday marked the 100th day of that war, with no end in sight and the violence ramping up on a continuing basis. Thousands in Israel commemorated the events of October 7th, in which Hamas launched a terrorist attack against the country that left more than 1,000 people dead and hundreds as hostages of Hamas. Protests were also seen throughout the Middle East in response to Israel's ongoing bombardment of Gaza. Israeli leadership has claimed that Hamas has been severely weakened by their ongoing attack and has pledged to continue the fight until the terrorist group is destroyed. North Korea launched a suspected mid-range ballistic missile into the sea on Sunday, officials from Japan and South Korea said. Officials said the weapon was apparently fired from North Korea's capital, Pyongyang, toward the East Sea around 3 p.m. local time. It traveled about 621 miles before hitting the water. South Korean officials were monitoring the missile's metrics along with Japan and the United States. The South Korean military decried the launch in a statement, saying it seriously threatens peace and stability. The test comes as North Korea in recent weeks has pledged to ramp up its nuclear capabilities against its southern counterpart and the West. The Israeli Defense Forces have evidence evidence that Hamas leaders are helping to orchestrate terror attacks worldwide as part of a larger campaign against Western powers. The IDF published the report alongside a diagram outlining Hamas commanders linked to suspected terrorist operations in the European Union. The report stated, orders from the organization's management, the purchase of drones, and the use of crime elements. This is how senior members of the terrorist organization Hamas promoted attacks against innocent people around the world. Thanks to combined inter-organizational forces in Israel and abroad, a comprehensive and in-depth picture of Hamas's terrorist activities has been revealed, the Saturday statement said. Gathered intelligence includes details of areas of action, targets for attacks, and those involved in implementing the activity, from Hamas commanders in Lebanon to the last attackers in the operational infrastructure, as well as information on the intention to attack the Israeli embassy in Sweden, the acquisition of UAVs, and the use of elements from criminal organizations in Europe. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.